Okay, so for numbers 1, A, B, and C is multiplication of decimals. So follow me over here. Here, everybody can see. I'm going to go through a few examples. So 1A, 7 times 5 is 35, right? Oops, new marker. Excuse me. Thank you. 7 times 5 is 35. That 3 goes up here. 7 times 2 is 14. Plus 3 is 17. Right? And to figure out where the decimal goes, from here to here is 1 decimal space. So here to here is 1 decimal space. That would be 17.5. Now, 3.8 times 9.4, you're going to put the higher number up top, right? So, actually, this will go here. I apologize. 3.8 times 94. 4 times 8 is 32. 3. 4 times 3 is 12. Plus 3 is 15. 0. 9 times 8 is 72. 7 goes up here. 9 times 3 is 27. Plus 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 3 and 4. Now you add. 2 plus 0 is 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. 1 plus 4 is 5. And then 3. And now, one space over. 357.2. You guys are on your own for C. Here, solving equations, right? We're going to solve for x. To get x by itself, we're going to use the inverse operation. So I go over here. Oh, they can see it. The inverse of addition is subtraction. The inverse of subtraction is addition. The inverse of multiplication is division. The inverse of division is multiplication. So to get x by itself over here, I need to get rid of this 2.9, and I do that by you doing the inverse of addition, which is subtraction. 2.9 minus 2.9 is 0, so that eliminates. What I do on the left side of the equation, I do it to the right. 2.9, subtract. So, we have 11 minus 2.9, right? And you get 8.1. You guys are doing your own for B. This is A, and this is B. 2A. All right, so let's go back over here. Do. 3 says, what is 25% of 68? So we can go back here to the board. We can actually stay here. I'm gonna actually stay here for this one. So as you can see, for example, 1 already gave you a navigation, how to go through it. So you take 68 times 0.25, 5 times 4, 5 times. They converted the percentage to a decimal, which is 0.25, right? So 0.25 times 68, this means this. What they did is converted this to a decimal, which is 0.25, and they took 0.25 and multiplied by 68, and you have that here. 5 times 8 is 40. 4 goes up there. 5 times 6 is 30. Plus 4 is 34. When you get here, you put the 0 as a placeholder. 2 times 8 is 16. The 1 goes up top. 2 times 6 is 12. Plus 1 is 13. And now you have 0, 0, 6, 7, and 1. Now, 1, 2, 1, 2. So, 25% of 68 is 17, and that will go right here. and here's your work shown. You guys would be doing B on your own. Four, write each decimal as a percent. Now, to convert a decimal to percent, you can do two things. You can either divide it by 100, no, the easiest way, actually, I'm going to show you the easiest way, is to move it over 2 spaces to the right. So 1, 2, and you get 25. So 25%, 0.25 as a percent is 25%, or percents are always out of 100. So we'll go numerator is 25 over 100. You guys will be doing B on your own. So the fraction is 25 over 100. Percent is 25%. You guys will be doing B on your own. Now, what for 5? It said what percent of 20 is 4? So they want to figure out what number is what percent of 20 is 4. So a better way to word this, to figure out what number is 20% of 4. So what you would do is take that number and you're going to divide it by the percent of 20. And that's what we have here. This line here means division. So the 4 over 20 means 4 divided by 20, right? And you will get 4 divided by 20 gives you 0.20, right? 0.20 as a percent will be 20%. Now to get that percent, to go from a percent to a decimal, you move it 2 spaces to the left. From a decimal to percent, you move it 2 spaces to the right. So to get this decimal to 20%, all I had to do was go 1, 2, and then we get 20%. And remember, percents are out of 100, so 20 would go over here, 20 over 100, and 20%. You guys will be doing B on your own. Okay. Here, 7. Rena had 32 stamps. She gave 8 stamps to her brother. What percent of her stamps did she give to her brother? So you're going to take the amount of stamps she gave to her brother, which is 8, out of 32. So to find that as a percent, you're going to take 8 divided by 32, and you should get, as a decimal, 0.25. To convert this to a percent, you move it over 2 spaces to the right, and you get 25, which would be 25%. Go down. Whoop. Now we have 7, 8, 9, 10. Solve each problem by finding unit rate. All right. So unit rate is the cost per one item. Think of it as that. We want to find out the cost per one item. So a store charges $8.28 for 18 stamps. How much would 12 stamps cost? First, we got to find out how much each stamp costs, and we'll find that out by taking the amount that it costs and dividing it by the number of stamps. So this would give us 0.46, which would mean each stamp costs 46 cents. So we got that here. Now we want to find out how much 12 stamps cost. If we know each stamp is 46 cents, we take that and multiply it by 12 stamps, and we will get $5.52. So 12 stamps cost $5.52. So when I say answer in the table on the right and then show your work, this is what I need to see. All the work shown needs to be taken. You need to take a picture of this and send it to my Instagram, TeacherMan91, or my phone number, 646-413-8362. Also, the rest of the question that I have not done, you will be completing on your own. This should be turned in by March 25th. You guys have a great day.